And now, to kick off Skift Megatrends 2024, please welcome Skift founder and CEO, Rafat Ali.
Hey folks, welcome to year 12 of Skift Megatrends. This is our 12th year of doing Skift Megatrends. This is also 12 years of us as a company as well. Megatrends over the last 12 years has become our biggest editorial franchise. It's the one that we put the most effort in. It's the most evergreen thing that we do, and you will get a taste of why. I just want to thank our presenting sponsor, Allianz Partners. There's a reason why they have the name Partners in it, because they're great partners of ours over the years as well. And you're going to hear from the CMO, Joe, a little later as well today. And our other sponsors, Puerto Rico, Stova, as well as Wordly as well. There are about 300 of you registered. I feel like the weather has taken some toll on people who are going to show up here. This is certainly the biggest Megatrends event we've done. Last year we did in New York was about half people of the size, at least, that registered. So this is the one today. The online package for Megatrends has launched. So if you go to skift.com, you'll see it just went live at 2 p.m. And so you will see all the Megatrends that we have selected and written about, and some of which you'll hear about them on stage. And then the day after, we have a similar event in London. So if any of your colleagues are in London, if they want to attend the London event, you should go to live.skift.com. You'll be able to see the venue there, as well as you can register. There are about 1,000 people registered online, which the last time I heard 1,000 people watching online was like in 2020. So I'm glad that there are 1,000 people that are registered to watch online. So I want to welcome everybody who's watching online as well. So just to give you a sense of why Megatrends has become this important franchise for us. I mentioned this is our year 12 of doing these Megatrends. Over the last 11 years, we've done 156 Megatrends, and we're doing another 12 now, so it's 100 and whatever. Add those together. And how we come up with these, just to give you a sense of these, is this is our editorial team, about 10, how many on our edit team now? 15? I'm going to just say 15. About 15 people on our team, and then half a dozen in our research analyst team, and then Skift X team, which is our branded content unit. So this is tens of thousands of hours of talking to you, people in the travel industry, through the year, coming up with the stories, research reports, our events, etc., and then us connecting the dots across all of those headlines that we have written over the last year. And in many ways, I consider our superpower is connecting the dots across the headlines. One of our other things that we do, this is why Megatrends is such an important thing, is the package matters. Meaning an airline Megatrend is sitting next to a Megatrend from the meetings industry, sitting next to a Megatrend from the hotel industry, from the tourism world, and the package matters. And so you begin to see the cross connections between different parts of the travel industry. So that's why we think the package matters a lot more. One of the things we also like to say, these are not predictions. We don't predict what's happening. These are reported trends. We identify the megatrends based on what's happening, and our focus is what's happening over the next year, but also over the next few years. So it's sort of a longer arc of how the travel industry is evolving. And this has been part of, as I mentioned, the package matters. But one of the lines that I've used from the start of Skift is we're fanatically focused on the changing consumer behavior and how that cuts across different parts of the travel industry and why that matters. So that's what Megatrends is for us. This is the first one that we came up with in 2013. I wrote a bunch of these. Dennis, who's still here, who still works at Skift, I know all of you know Dennis. The three of us wrote those in 2013, and I just want to point out the first one. It looks like everybody still wants the Chinese tourist that they're waiting for now in 2024. So that one certainly is true. The last one I'll say didn't work out. So one of the lessons is don't predict anything, don't write anything about geopolitics, because generally, things can change quite quickly. But pretty much everything else has sort of kind of been true and played out over the last 12 years. So this is what will happen over the next 2.5 hours or so. Which is we'll have Sarah Coppin, who's our editor-in-chief. She's going to present some of the megatrends, as well as we have invited guests from different parts of the travel industry that will speak to the megatrends that are happening in the travel industry. And then also, we're not just launching the travel megatrends today. We also have Skift Meetings, which is our meetings-focused vertical, meetings.skift.com. And along with that, the meetings and events industry megatrends we're launching today as well. So if you are in the meetings industry or are interested in the meetings industry or work with people in the meetings industry, this is the megatrends to download. They're also launching now today as well. So that's that. We have 2 big events coming. We've many more coming for the year, but these are the 2 that are finalized now, that we're working on now. Our most immediate one is the India event. This is our first ever India conference. And if any of you are looking at the India market, which I know many of you are, just because it's emerging to be one of the big global forces in the travel industry, this is the conference to go to. I can promise this will be the best travel industry conference ever done in India. It's not a high bar, but we'll have a much higher bar. So that's on March 19th and 20th. So definitely in Delhi, if you want to send it to your colleagues that are in the region that want to go. So that's coming up. And then obviously our main big show that we always do, the Global Forum, that's also set. This is going to be our year 11 of doing it. That's September 17 to 19 at the Glass House, I think in 2022. 2022 is when we did it at the Glass House as well. So I hope we'll see you there. Okay, let's get started. Thank you, folks.